He's my kitchen assistant and he's my video guy. He's the true YouTuber.
Mommy, I said one because that means I'm the number one that keeps on going in these videos.
Yes, that you are. Thank you. So it's our pleasure to be joining you here today. And today we are talking
about tempeh.
Tempeh.
Someone was asking in the comments last video something about tempeh. So we're doing a video about it.
Exactly. So Joaquin has said it. You all were asking questions about tempeh, so we have come back to answer all your tempeh questions. Joaquin is showing you a piece of the tempeh. Last week we had an opportunity to come here. Lay this on the board while we're talking. We had an opportunity to come and make our chopped salad for you. It's one of our favorites. It is packed full of goodness. It has kale, it has red cabbage, and a lot of other goodies in there. And you can find the recipe for our chopped salad in our book, 30 Days, 30 Ways to Salad Heaven. Yes, Joaquin?
Why do we have syrup there? What is the
syrup? I'm going to tell you about the syrup. We're going to use that in a minute when we cook the tempeh for the people. Let me first say this. Let us tell them this. Tempeh is made from soybeans. So before we go any further, let's just clear the air about soy, okay? Because you all have heard it. It's not good for you.
Mommy, we are going to talk about this more than that. More than that tempeh, because this one is actually cooked.
Okay, here, put this, you like the way that smells? Put this down, because I'm trying to talk about soy, and then you picking up tempeh, and you messing us up. Joaquin. Okay, so let's just clear the air about this whole soy situation first, okay? Yeah, the verdict is out. Is it good? Is it not good? Let's say this. Most of the soy that we have in this country is genetically modified, which we know that is not good for you. Most of the soy showing up in this country that is genetically modified is found in way too many of your foods. So your salad dressings are having soybean oil. Your crackers are having soybean oil. Your bread may even have soy lecithin. So it shows up in so many of your foods. Also, soy has an enzyme inhibitor in it. Now, you've heard a lot of talk about gut health, gut health, gut health. Well, you have enzymes in your belly which help digest your food and then send vitamins and minerals to the places that it needs to go in the body. Just wait a minute while I teach them the nutrients of what we talk about. Before we get to the cooking, Joaquin, we got to talk about the nutrients, okay? So we got to have the little class first, and then we're going to get to the food.
Mommy,
I know he wants to get to the food.
Yeah, but
yes,
Mommy,
sir.
Mama not talking a lot in this video, but the last one.
I'm going to give you a chance to talk a lot once we get to the food part, okay? Right now.
Because I already know I do.
So let me take a break in the talking about soy, and I'm going to let him talk about something. So the first tempeh that Joaquin is going to prepare for you all is the one that he likes. So it's the Light Life brand of tempeh, the Light Life brand.
This one.
And so hold it up for the people to see. So we like to tenderize. Can we finish cooking it? We like to tenderize this by giving it a light steam first. Tempeh is a fermented soy product. So the fermentation, he's snacking the whole way. The fermentation it makes it kind of dense. But when we steam it, it softens it up quite nice. So we have already steamed, so the tempeh comes in a block.
What's this on the other tempeh?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. So the tempeh comes in a block like this, and we just sliced it, and then we steamed it. And so we're going to put this in the pan with a little grapeseed oil. So, and then we have a second type of tempeh here.
Look at
this one is called tempeh. Now this tempeh is made with, not with soy, but with hemp and peanuts. Now, around here, we don't eat too much by way of the packaged food, but this is just one of the protein options that we use to top our salads. So your proteins are giving your body the essential amino acids that it needs. So we have two that we're looking at today. We have the Light Life brand,
and the Tempeh,
traditional tempeh that looks like this.
and the Tempeh.
And then we have the Tempeh, which is made with hemp seeds and peanuts. So it comes in like a little brick like this. For our Tempeh, we've sliced this very thin. And for those of you out there who like your vegan mock meats, okay, I'm just going to do this to entertain y'all. We're going to make some little fake and bacon. So in the pan goes our little fake and bacon Tempeh strips. So be careful when you put that in the pan. Okay, go ahead, put it in the pan. All right. So we just got that going there. So now back to the discussion on the tempeh. Okay, so we said that there are some things about soy that are not good because soy has in it this natural enzyme inhibitor. Well, your enzymes are what help your food to digest and what helps send your nutrients throughout your body. And because of this enzyme inhibitor in the soy, like your body doesn't know what to do with this thing and it can't really break it down and it can be hard to digest. But
I digest it very quick.
With the fermentation process of the tempeh, it breaks that down and kind of eliminates that enzyme inhibiting factor of it, okay? So this is why tempeh is one of the rare soy moments that I permit. One of the rare soy moments that I permit. Again, another rare soy moment is organic tamari. This is tamari. Tamari is a wheat-free soy sauce, essentially. It's a wheat-free soy sauce.
What's that?
And we'll talk about what that is in a moment. So tamari is a wheat-free soy sauce. And because it's a soy sauce, again, it's been fermented. So Asian cultures have kind of figured out the only way to really mess around with the soy products is through the fermentation process. In Indonesia, they have been eating, I'm just talking to y'all while I attend to the pots over here, okay? We're going to talk about what we're going to do with that in a minute.
Are we going to put it on the cooked ones?
Yeah, we're going to season that up here in a minute.
Okay, so we're going to do that bitter.
In Indonesia, they've been eating tempeh for thousands of years. Now let us talk about how we're preparing our tempeh today. Before we came on camera, we did a light steam on these to soften them a bit. And now we just have them in a little pan saute. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this like a sweet, spicy, smoky flavoring on our tempeh. So to do that, we're going to use some smoked paprika. We're going to use our organic wheat-free tamari. We are going to use a little smidge of maple syrup, and we're going to use some smoked paprika. And again, this is just another protein option to top your salads, to eat in a wrap or as a sandwich. And then I told you for you that want your fake meat ideas, we're making you some little fake and bacon here with the tempeh. So we just had that in a little pan saute in some grapeseed oil. We'll add those 3 seasonings.
You hear the buzz.
Joaquin says you hear that pan sizzling, right? I am going to add to this a little splash of water because what's going to happen is that maple syrup is going to create like a caramelization. So I'm going to add a little sprinkle of water to this.
Hey, I know a fun fact. Tempehs are healthy.
Oh, that's a great fun fact.
Protein rich.
Yeah, very good. So
vegan, vegetarian, missing.
Potassium. So Joaquin wants you all to know it's high in iron, high in protein, high in potassium. All right, so Joaquin, look, our tempeh is done. Now we need to get a plate so we can show the people the results of
Mommy?
the tempeh. Okay? So here you guys, we're about to show you our masterpiece of our tempeh bacon. You want to go get a fork?
2 forks.
This is our tempeh bacon. Look at this.
Wait, I want to smell
It's
it.
hot, so be careful.
It's actually.
What does it smell like?
Smells kind of
Look at that.
burnt.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Is that nice and bacony? So it's going to be sweet. It's going to be smoky.
Mommy.
It's going to be savory.
Mom, look at my part.
It's going to be good. Remember, we seasoned this with a little dash of maple syrup, tamari, and smoked paprika. How do you like that, Joaquin?
I like the taste of it.
You like the taste of it? Kind of chewy. Slightly different texture on the tempeh than on the tempeh with the peanuts in there. So slightly different texture. Now,
Hey, Mommy, you want to
Yes.
know another fun fact?
yes, let's hear your next
About-
fun fact.
Tempeh and tempeh,
Yep,
they
let's
both
hear it.
rhyme.
Oh, very good. Rhyming words. Excellent. Excellent.
So we got
Rhyme is one of the...
our tempeh now.
All right, so now here we have our tempeh. Look at how beautiful.
And
Uh-oh, be careful. Dropping your goods there.
my tempeh.
Look at how beautiful that tempeh is.
And how big.
How big it is. Look at, oh, you're going to take the whole big piece? My goodness. Look at how beautiful
And,
our tempeh
and
looks.
crisp that is.
It's crisp. Okay, we have to cut a piece off. You have to cut a piece.
I can't
Because
have.
we're going to share this. You're going to be trying to eat the whole thing. Are we going to share?
Yeah.
Okay, so break off your piece.
Okay, this is my fork.
Tempeh. Don't worry about the top. We'll get it
I
later.
think that this is crispy
It's crispy. Here, come up here.
and kind of tastes normal.
Crispy and tastes normal?
Like these ones. It tastes
Yeah,
normal
that's the
like
traditional tempeh. That's why. Okay. And then what did you think of the tempeh, the other one? What did you think of the tempeh, the other one?
Tempeh. I would
The
say
little bacony one. This one.
which one's better?
Well, which one you like better?
Which
I
one?
think you like the traditional tempeh better.
I think I like both.
Oh, okay.
They're both so good because they're both that kind of burnt.
For me, well, that we don't call that burnt. We call it caramelized. See, that's caramelized, not necessarily burnt. Okay.
What is that?
So for me, I do personally prefer the Light Life tempeh as well because of the mouth factor. The chew factor for me is a little bit better. Also, I find the tempeh for me, this nice little bacony one that I made for y'all, the hemp one.
The tempeh is hard to chew now.
Well, it's got a different texture. It's not as soft as the other one. But the tempeh here, I find that one to be a little oily for me. So I don't know that we'll be eating that
Mommy.
one too much
Hey,
more.
Mommy.
But as I said earlier, that's one of the rare soy exceptions that we allow in our home. We do want to be mindful of our soy intake, especially since it's hiding in all your food, and greater than 80% of our soy crops here in the United States are genetically modified. So, well, we can share this space. It's enough space for the two of us. And some of y'all may have actually heard of tempeh before, because that's how we came to know everybody's favorite Aunt Tabitha Brown. Tabitha Brown went viral when she did the tempeh sandwich from, are you giving a thumbs up to Tabitha Brown? Little girl. We got a little girl in the background giving a thumbs up. She went viral when she did a video on a certain store's tempeh sandwich. So we thank you for joining us today. Miss Beverly said, thank you, Little Helper, for helping her learn more all about tempeh. Okay?